Hey everybody, this is a follow-up video for the Pixel 6 Pro. I did an unboxing video about a month ago, so I've had a good month with the phone, and so now I wanted to share my full thoughts on the phone, on whether I think you should get it, why you may want to consider the 6 versus, or the Pro versus the 6, and then just talking about the Pixel overall. So first off, I think it is a great phone. You can see the designs on a lot of sites. You can get all that. The bar on the back actually works pretty well. At first I thought maybe it would be a little bit of an eyesore, but both outside of the case like this and in the case, it actually kind of helps you hold it a little better because it creates like a natural place like that for your fingers to rest. Most of the time though, you're gonna be holding the phone probably like this, so that you can reach it. So it has a little bit of a case, but not much. And then as far as when you're taking pictures, I do find occasionally the camera is where your finger might get over it. But again, having that there does kind of create like a natural block on it. So that's just quick on the overall, on the outside of the phone. I've had no issues with it. I think the Pixel line is a great lineup of phones. That's one of the reasons why I've had them. So first thing, Pixel 6 versus the Pro. I think that was the big question I was asking because when the pricing came out, there was quite a difference. Here, I'll actually pull this up. The Pro was $899, which honestly was still not bad. I was expecting it to be $1,000. And the Pixel 6, $599. So you got a $300 price difference between the two. You can go on Google's website, look at the colors, the specs, all of that stuff. The Pixel 6 is slightly smaller. Honestly, the screens, I mean, if you want the best of the best, yeah, get the Pro. The additional battery size that's in the Pro, I don't think makes much of a difference because you have a higher quality screen. So the additional battery is going to use the power of the additional screen and things like that. My opinion is if you want a slightly smaller phone, the 6 is definitely for you. And if you want the best camera, the Pro is for you. So the optical zoom on the Pixel 6 Pro, I think is its best feature. That 4x optical zoom, which then you can zoom in and get all the way up to a 20x. So here. So you got 4x zoom, and then you have 20x zoom. There we are. So I've had some fun with that, taking pictures of people all the way across the room, zooming in, and then with the Pixel camera, the algorithm in there, it's actually get a really clear picture. So I think the Pro is really good if you want that extra reach with the lens. The Pixel 6 is going to have the same great camera, the same a lot of the same features there. It's just not having that extra optical zoom. So if you want that, go with the Pro. But otherwise, it's a $300 decision you need to make. If you just want a good, solid phone, I think the Pixel 6 is going to be fine for most people. It's going to have a great camera, everything like that. The only other thing on the Pro is the front-facing camera has a little bit of a wider view on the Pro. So they both have like that selfie mode, but I have had times on the Pro, which is nice. You have like a group of like 5 or 6 of you. You put it on selfie, you put that on, and man, you can capture the whole thing. It's great. So that's my only thinking with the review between the two. Is if you want the best camera, you want the extra zoom, those extra lenses, get the Pro. That's what you're paying the $300 for. If you don't need that, and you want to save a little bit, I think the 6 is going to be a great phone for a lot of people. I actually know some people that got the 6 and they're very happy with it. And then as far as the phone overall, I think if you're already in the Pixel line, that's kind of the debate you're having is, do I get the 6 or the 6 Pro? That to me is my conclusion on that, is it's about the camera. If you're considering the Pixel line in general, maybe coming from another phone, and you're wanting to know, like, should I get a Pixel? Should I go to the Samsung? What kind of place do you go to? The thing that I've appreciated most about the Pixel, and the one thing that keeps me going back to the Pixel phones over and over again. So my Pixel, was it 3 or 4? The battery on it wasn't keeping up. So I had to go to another phone, and I went to that other phone, and it was just like, I was reminded how much I like the Pixel, because you get that seamless Android experience, which I know I'm just showing you the apps here, which isn't, every phone has that, but you just get a very clean and seamless experience in the Pixel version of Android, because it is the purest version of Android, I guess is a good way I like to look at it. Is you're getting the phone the way Google intended it to be. You're not getting a lot of bloat. There's no extra apps installed. I got a Motorola phone and it had 2 messenger apps. It had was it 3? It was 2. Because it was through Verizon. Like, it had the Verizon messaging app, the Motorola messaging app, and then there was it was just like very cumbersome. And so honestly, like, one of the things I like about the Pixel is, to me, it reminds me of like what people like about the iPhone, the simplicity of it, but brought to the Android platform where you have the flexibility of it. So to me, the Pixel is the perfect balance of simplicity and flexibility in a phone. For that reason, just the way that Android works on the Pixel, how smooth it is, what Google does with their software. If you're just looking for a great phone out of the box, that's Android. To me, I can't, every time I use another Android phone, it's just like, it just feels like there's a layer on top of Android, and I just want that layer to be gone and just to use the pure phone itself. So that's my take on the Pixel series itself. I know a lot of other manufacturers are doing a lot of innovative things, and I'm not saying anything against that. If you like Samsung or Motorola or something that they're doing on their phone, then I think go for that. But if you're just wanting that simple, clean, smooth Android experience, honestly, the Pixel for me has sold me on the series as a phone overall. So those are my thoughts. I know that's not a full in-depth review. That's not really my intention. I just wanted to share use on that. Love the phone. Actually, if I have one complaint, I'll end with one complaint. It's the curved edges on the screens. And I know almost every phone has this, where the screen kind of curves around. It makes it look amazing, right? But there's some, and it works well for most cases, because like if you're going to go back, you can just kind of like swipe in from the outside. But every now and then I come across like a game where you're playing the game, or even in some other apps where part of it's gone enough off the side that when you go to tap on something, it actually thinks that you're trying to swipe up on something. So I've actually, I should give you an example. Plants vs. Zombies, one of the games I was playing that was doing that. There's a button on the bottom, and about 50% of the time when I hit it, it thinks I'm trying to swipe out of the app, and if I hit that button again, it exits, it minimizes the game. And that's just training your hand to like, okay, hit the very up part of the button. So that's my only thing. I know it looks great, but that was an issue. I don't know if the 6 goes around as much, so maybe the 6 is a little less on that. I don't know, but overall, I've enjoyed it as a phone. And honestly, the Pixel 6 for $600, I would argue, is probably one of the best phones you can buy right now for the price. The specs are great. It's going to be a quality phone, very clean, very easy to use. The Pixel 6 would be my recommendation to anybody, and then the Pro being, you really want that extra camera in there. So, all right, thanks for watching this video, guys. If this was helpful in any ways, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you do have any other specific questions about it. I'd be happy to answer that for you. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get future tech reviews like these, and also stuff with other things in technology and cryptocurrencies. So, see you all in the next video.